My name is Parker Ruddle, and today I will be performing two contrasting monologues, the first from Dog Sees God by Bert and the second from Hello Goodbye Peace by Gabriel. This piece is asterisk for frank talk of death and violence, so if you feel that may offend you, please take the time to leave now. Thank you. And I proudly represent District 2, Troop 7346. My dog died. I don't know if you remember, but I had a beagle. He was a good dog, my best friend. But one day I went to feed him and he didn't come bounding out of his red doghouse like usual. I called his name, but no response. I knelt down and called out his name. Still nothing. I looked into the doghouse. There was blood everywhere. Cowering in the corner was my dog. His eyes were wild and there was an excessive amount of saliva coming out of his mouth. He was unrecognizable, both frightened and frightening at the same time. The blood belonged to a little yellow bird that had always been around. My dog and the bird used to play together. In a strange way, it was almost like they were best friends. I know that sounds stupid, but anyway. The bird had been mangled, ripped apart by my dog. When he saw that I could see what he'd done, his face changed to sadness and he let out a sound that felt like the word help. I reached my hand into the doghouse. I know it was a dumb thing to do, but he looked like he needed me. His jaw snapped. I jerked my hand away before he could bite me, but my parents called the center and they came and took him away. What if I told you I had a way to engineer a puppy for both optimal cuteness and indestructibility? I know it sounds sci-fi, but it's not. In Japan, they already have adorable white robotic seals that bring joy to the elderly and the infirm. Look it up, Google robotic seals Japan. What if we could engineer a totally lifelike, indestructible super puppy? I tell you, it can be done, and you won't know the difference between it and a standard puppy except if you try to snap its neck. It's impossible. Now, we take a room full of these puppies and we put the most hardened gangbanger in there. At first, they might try to kill the puppies. Sure, we'd expect that. That's why it's so important these puppies are indestructible. Soon, the murderer, exhausted from the futility of trying to snap unbreakable puppy neck, falls into a state of learned helplessness. They begin to cry in despair. Why? Why can't I kill these puppies? Why? At that moment, they are vulnerable, and our super puppies close in, licking and nuzzling and staring with their perfectly round, adorable eyes. And their little puppy paws will be perfectly designed to hit tickler spots, and what is going to happen is those criminals will begin to giggle. Thank you.